That's when Madison was at the stoplight, and that's when she was looking at the stoplight. Then the stoplight turned to green light. That's when he was driving. She was driving. She was at a busy street where a lot of buses comes. That's her car, and it was a little bit going more further. That's when Juan was looking. That's when he looked around. He put his phone down. Oh. He yawned it. Then he smiled. And that's when Juan was looking. And that's when the people were walking, and those are the people that was waiting for the bus. And that's when Juan said, "Hey, turn right there, and he said, "No, I'm not listening to you." That's when he was saying, turn right there, I'm really serious." And he said, "Fine." And that's when he was saying, turn, and he said, "Fine." Madison said, "Vroom." She a little bit skirted her tire like this, and that's when she made burning rubber. Vroom. And that's when the car was doing like this. And she made burning rubber. And that's when she had a dizzy eyes. But dizzy eyes is fake, but dizzy is real. But that's when she was looking, and that's when Juan was a little bit laughing at her. And that's when he was saying, "Stop laughing, that ain't funny." That's when Juan a little bit looked it unhappy. And that's when Juan just a little bit did like this. Was saying, "Don't worry. You don't laugh at people, okay? When they're not feeling. Don't laugh at people, okay? You remember the clerk at the store told us, the dad taught him, do not laugh at people all the time." Yeah. It said, "I'm sorry. Can we make up? I'm sorry." And that's when he hugged it. That's when he said, "Okay." He said, "Hey, turn right there. That's when he was saying, "Okay." That's when he's saying, "I cannot wait to see the building." And that's when Madison was saying, "Okay, getting ready to go." That's when Madison turned. And that's when Henry was saying, "Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!" And that's when Juan was saying, he was having star eyes. His eyes was full of stars. It was a hotel building. Not the hotel where they're saying that. It was like a more bigger apartment hotel building. That's when a car was there at the stoplight driving, and those are a whole bunch of cars right there saying, "Wow." Cannot believe it, one was saying. That's when Madison was looking in front. That's when she looked at the more apartment building. And that's when Henry was saying, "Let me see too." That's when he looked at a front of the window, and that's when he said, "Wow." That's when Madison was saying, "Okay," saying, "We're gonna go next now." And that's when Madison was saying, we're done with the buildings now. We're just going to the hotel now. We're heading straight now to the hotel. That's when he was saying, okay. That's when he was saying, okay, that's what we all have to do. And that's when he was saying, that's when Henry was saying, okay. Saying, let's go. They were at the hotel now. The hotel was called, I'm just gonna tell you this, but it spells CONRAD, New York downtown. That's when the car got pulled up, and that's when, that's when the car got parked. That's when they got out the car. They were holding bags. That's when he's saying, you guys got the bags? And that's when Madison was saying, you guys got the bags? Juan? And he said, yep, I got the bags. And that's when it said, Henry, right there, low ho ho ho, to Levitt's in a hanger. She was a little bit joking with Henry. And that's when saying, Henry, you got the bags? Got some weight on you? Get the bags right now. Still hold it. And that's when he was saying, yeah, I got the bags. That's his muscles. That's his fist holding the bags. And that's when he's saying, I got the bags. And that's when he's saying, good. That's all we need to know. Let's go. That's when they were heading to the hotel entrance room. For them to have entrance inside of the hotel, they were holding bags. This sign says hotel. They were getting ready to go inside. Closer inside, they open up the door, and that's when Madison was going in, and that's when the door almost closed on Juan and Henry. And that's when Juan holded his fist on the door to hold it. That's when Madison was saying, I'm here to have a room service check-in, please. And that's the room service person to check in. The room service was blinking her eyes, and he was saying, yeah, let me look that up real quick, please. That's Juan and that's Henry right there. That's when Juan looked at Madison. That's when he looked it straight. That's Henry. And that's when she looked at Henry. And that's when Henry was just still looking straight. And that's when she looked back at the room service person. And the room service is a girl. And that's when she was saying, Kate, check in. Your door is at 18, so go about 2 floor feet. That's when he's saying, okay, thank you. Saying, you're welcome. That's when she was saying, okay, bye, later. That's when she's saying, later. That's when they were going inside and was saying, you see, you guys, I told you that we were gonna make it. I already told you. It's gonna be good right now. They were holding the groceries. She pushed the push button for the elevator for it to open. That says push. and that's Madison's hand. That's when the elevator opened. That's when they went inside of the elevator. And that's when the elevator closed. Okay, guys. Later.